Hey, up on point.
Come on, Zarya's one.
God, she's
Zarya
bad.
dead. Soldier's visoring.
Teammate.
Whatever. Can't win them all.
Alright, NT.
Such a fucking typical Phil Graham. Like, literally, if the lift isn't there in that exact moment, I kill her, and I live, and I get my ult. Like, it's just typical. It's just typical. I like the way they've ruined the lifts. They should definitely remove those moving lifts up. I think they should just take them out of the game. Or have it so they only move when you stand on them or something. Because that shit, that happened twice that game, that I got denied a kill exclusively because of the lifts. So frustrating. Part of the game, practice memorizing, they're going to be... That is, no offense, that is the most delusional statement ever. Saying that you can memorize when they're going to be there. It's just like useless though. Like saying that you can memorize when the lifts will be exactly where is, no offense, the stupidest statement I've ever heard in my entire life. Not wrong, but it's so unbelievably dense, it's ridiculous. Why the lift is the dumbest statement you've ever heard? Because, okay, the reason it's the dumbest statement is because you understand how unbelievably, ridiculously impossible it would be for any reasonable human being to time the lifts, knowing exactly where they're going to be every time. It would be like, you would have to track them so difficult. Like, think about it, right? If you've ever played Quake, tracking the megas in Quake and the armor and the whatever is really, really, really important. But people struggle to track a 45-second timer. That thing passes over every 3 or 4 seconds. You'd have to constantly keep it in your mind. Every 4 seconds it's here. 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 That's just not reasonably possible. Brandy would remember that, would he? Grace Ricky memorized 3 seconds ago? Yes, because that's so much simpler. Because you don't always memorize where she is, only when it's necessary. Like, oh my god, it's like the level of plat chat that my chat is sometimes just makes me fucking sad. Doesn't make me mad, it makes me sad. Like counting a Tracer's recall is just something you learn with time. You play against Tracer hundreds of times, and you learn where it is. You learn where she's going to recall to, right? Learning the specific times when it's there is like, if you see it, if you're in a situation where you see it and you see it moving, you may, okay, it can move there in 2 seconds. That's reasonable. But not seeing it and knowing exactly where it is based on the timestamp of the game is just not possible. You're right to say it's bait. Obvious bait. I mean, it was obviously bait chat. No human being has that. No human being has that take. Like, there's a lot of things in games like that's not technically RNG, but it's pseudo RNG because it's for all intents and purposes RNG. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a difference between RNG and like random. So, like, for instance, when you play in League of Legends, if your auto attack crits or not, that's RNG. There's a lot of things that are like random, like by the nature of it, like that aren't technically RNG, and you can make an argument that, like, you know, I don't know what there's a phrase for it like that everything, you know, is like everything happens for a reason and all that shit, and everything's like God's plan or whatever. Like arguments like that, which whatever I understand, just like not really. Even if that's true, not really true. No human being can ever have like a basis of what that is, you know, like a reasonable expectation of that. I could play the same situation that many times. The Ana didn't play for the lift to be there, neither did I. It just happens. But sure, instead of doing it at 3 minutes 51 in the game, I did it at 3 minutes 52 in the game. I would have got that kill. But that, for all intents and purposes, is random, even though it's technically not random. Doomfist Sizing should only deal damage to one random opponent in the area effect he lands. Head damage should be 100 instead of 125. After that, I should also have a 2-second delay before doing anything again. Yeah, I agree. That'll be a good change, actually.